What's up and welcome back to my channel. By the title of this video you already know what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you about a little story time. I told this over my TikTok. If you're not following it already, what are you doing? So now I'm going to go into like current kind of more detailed version, and I can share more stuff on YouTube because they're not as soft as TikTok and they wouldn't get offended like. So I'm going to jump straight into it. I'm looking down here. I have like everything out so I know not to miss anything. So like me and two of my friends decided we'd go to Santa Ponsa at the end of August like last year, so 2019, because if we went in June or July, that's normally when all the leaving certs go, like when they go mad, literally go mad. So anyway, we touched down in Santa Ponsa on the 16th of August 2019, and we had to get a bus journey from Palma, is that Palma, New York, whatever. The airport is like a 2-hour bus journey, and it was like the longest 2 hours of my life because we're just sitting in the dark basically because it was so dark outside. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning and I was like, ugh. So anyway, we arrived at the hotel. The hotel we stayed in was the Dea. I'll show you like a little here. We had read like mixed reviews about this hotel because some like it was like 50-50, so like it depends I think what time of the year you go. That's why we decided more to go like out of season-ish then rather than going in like June and stuff. So anyway, we arrived to the Day at like 2 o'clock in the morning. We went up to the reception desk, we checked in all the stuff we had to check in, filled out all the things we had to fill out, and we were talking and blah blah. And the fella on the reception desk turns around and goes, "Oh sorry, we actually don't have a room for you." So we all looked at each other and was like, "What? Why?" And he's like, basically all the students came over and ruined it 3 months ago. 3 months ago was in like 3 months ago, June, July, August. I think that's 3 months, not 3 months. Yeah. And they still hadn't fixed the room. So anyway, he said he'd put us down at the Verdemar, which is like a sister hotel down the road. So we got a taxi then. We had to get a taxi because like, we weren't pulling all our bags down the road for them, thank you very much. So anyway, we got a taxi down, we got to the room, and it was like a balcony room. And you could literally see like the sea, a pool. I'll show you a picture here. It was unreal. So we stayed there for one night anyway, and we went back to the Day on the 17th of August. Again, we got a free taxi because we're not paying for their mistake. So anyway, when we went to reception again, they apologised for the inconvenience and all that, you know, whatever. I just didn't want to leave the other hotel. So we went up to the room anyway, put the key in the door. It was like real like, you know, one of the big old fashioned dirty yolks. So we were like, oh, and the smell, I mean, when they opened the door, the smell of like mould. I was like, Anyway, we went in, had a look around. This was a picture of the walls. This was the bed sheets. And this was the bed that I had to sleep on. It literally sounded like you were sleeping on a multi-pack of Teo. Go away now. So anyway, we just threw all our bags in. We said like we're not actually ruining our anymore this hotel holiday. So we put in our bags and we went down to like the town of Santa Ponsa. So we went to go a bit of lunch and then we went drinking. So we stayed there from like 12 o'clock in the afternoon to like 12 o'clock at night, basically just drinking and having fun and doing everything. And like as we were out there like in the night time, these women come out, if you know what I mean, and they weren't blessed with the good looks. They would grab men and would like bring them down the alley and do whatever they want, but like they weren't like doing whatever they want, they were like robbing them blind. Anyway, back to my story. One of the people that we were with went back to the hotel because he was tired, and then we got a text. It was like, come back to the room, the bed's broken. So we were like, what? So sent a picture of the bed, and the bed, this was what it looked like. So obviously we left and went back to the hotel room, had a look at the bed to make sure it wasn't like just like a little error or like, like it was like a clasp you can sometimes click in. No, it was literally snapped in half, like the legs were snapped off it and everything. So we went down to reception anyway to tell them like what's after happening, like is there anything can they change for another room, blah blah, and then this is what happened.
Manager not coming Monday, 8 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow.
It's been 3 nights of our holidays ruined.
I am the security for here.
Okay, well he's in charge.
Why are you speaking?
Why can't we go to the Verdemar again?
Guys, you continue losing your time. We can't do anything.
Well sure, why when they sleep on the floor?
Hey, call your travel agency.
Why are you being so rude?
No, because you stay here. I told
you. You are being rude.
Hey, stay quiet, stay quiet.
No, we won't stay quiet. Look, we're fucking sleeping on the floor.
Okay. Hey, stay quiet, okay, stay quiet. Because if you talking like this, I will kick you out. Because I can't do it. Okay, so listen, stay quiet. I will kick you out.
We'll just stay quiet.
Okay? Listen, I told you before.
So he told us to sleep on the floor or get out. And obviously we were not going to get thrown out in the middle of Spain or whatever we want to call it, the Spanish islands. and not know anything. So anyway, we slept on the floor. This is like what our setup was like. And he said, come back on Monday for the manager. Now bear in mind, this was like Friday. 4 more days we had to wait for manager. So obviously we were snapping anyway. We went to bed and discovered that the air conditioner also wasn't working. So like, yeah, that's actually the straws after breaking the camel's back. So I went on Facebook, just like this group that we were in before we went, just to like have a look at everything and see what's the best place for food and blah, blah, blah. So I put it up on this group, and like the response I got was mad. Like the amount of likes, shares and everything got. So this one girl in particular texted me, and she explained her situation. She's like, yeah, well, I went there anyway, and the security are pigs. Like, I mean money hungry pigs. Like, they literally fine you for walking too hard or talking or even sitting on the balcony. That's how like mean they are. And the money wasn't even going into the hotel, it was going into the security guards' pockets, because you weren't getting receipts or anything. But this particular girl had texted me on Facebook, and she told me what happened. She was like, I got fined 3 times for talking, coming in after a night out. Like, in the 4th time I was on the phone to my mother when he was demanding the money off her, and the mother said he's not getting any money. So he grabbed your one's phone and smashed it on the ground. That shows how like the ignorance level there is. So anyway, like I also got this link on Facebook. It was a video of the receptionist in the hotel. I'll show you.
Right? Stay there.
And then I also got this text. This was the one that was like, entirely, this can't be true. So the manager of the hotel, as you can see, had texted me and was like, come down and talk to me on the manager hotel, whatever. So we went down, not thinking anything of it. So he brought us into like his little, it looked like a cave because you had to go down loads of steps and everything. And he sat us down and he was basically like, okay, so you posted this bad review. Even though it was a bad review, it was like the truth. He was like, delete an hour, I'll call the cops. And we're like, why? Because you can't go around filming people and putting it on social media. Even though, like, that's the only reason he was getting defensive, is because he knew, obviously, the state of his hotel, what was wrong with his hotel and everything. So we were like, but what, like, why? What happens if we don't? He goes, I'm going to call the cops. He literally had his phone. I was like, I'm going to ring them if you do not delete that now. And obviously, the police are so corrupt everywhere. But, like, you wouldn't know in Spain, especially, like, they could pay them whatever to do whatever, you know. So anyway, I deleted the video and we went back up to the room, and the day after he had rang the hotel room and I was like, I have a new room for you. Anyway, we went to the new room then, and the new room was actually alright. Even though like the pool, I'll show you some pictures of the pool, like around the pool. There's literally people smoking in the pool. There was no security at the pool. There's not even any lifeguards at the pools. Like there's literally people lying on lilos in the pool smoking, flicking their ash into the water, which was disgusting. But anyway, the new room was a bit better than the first room. But as soon as we were in the taxi on the way home, I posted it again. Lads, I just wouldn't recommend the Daya Hotel in Santa Ponsa. Santa Ponsa is a lovely place. The Daya, stay away. I think I'm actually barred from the country now at this stage. If I go back, I'm definitely going to get banged up abroad. Right, that was my story time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I covered everything, because I'm going to be editing this now and be like, no I didn't. So if you want to hear like more story times, you want to know, let me know what you want to see in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you do everything. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, follow me everywhere. No, don't follow me in person though. Thanks for watching, see you later.